There are many arguments for the existence of God, but one that's become increasingly popular is the idea that God is a better scientific hypothesis than existing scientific explanations, like evolution by natural selection. But there are many problems with this argument, and the most fundamental is that God does not work as a good scientific hypothesis. To be a scientific hypothesis, something must be falsifiable and has to have predictive power. In other words, you need criteria that, if observed, would prove it wrong, and it has to be able to help predict the outcome of whatever it describes. God does neither. First, the classic Christian conception of God is unfalsifiable. No matter what we observe, it cannot disprove that an all-powerful God exists, especially one who works in ways beyond our understanding. Second, God has no predictive power. For example, natural selection predicts the human genome should be very similar to a chimpanzee's because we shared a recent common ancestor. But if God designed life, we have no reason to prefer one outcome over another, and it doesn't predict a scenario that's more likely. And even in scenarios where God should have a predictable action, the opposite outcome can just as easily be, and frequently is, simply explained away as God acting in mysterious ways. Taken together, until God has falsifiable criteria and predicted actions that can be tested, it makes no sense to claim him as a scientific hypothesis.